It's your girl Tracy J, and I'm sitting here with my beautiful daughter
Zaporia Zai.
Welcome to the Chicks Cave.
A space where we can talk real life, motherhood, womanhood, healing, growth, faith, beauty, and becoming.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into it, y'all. Let's gather these chicks.
Come on in, chicks. Come
on
in.
Honey, sit with us for a while.
Come to the cave.
So, this week has been hectic, but what has been one funny thing that you have did this week? Whether it was you, the dad, the kids, anybody. What was one funny
thing? This week, one funny thing. Tiffany, my friend Tiffany. It always Tiffany. We leave after she finished doing my nails. We leave outside. We just walking and talking. Where you park at, Tip? I'm over there in the side parking lot. We go over there, no car.
What?
She's like, oh my goodness. Did I park? Where did I park? But anyway, we was out there looking for a car. She parked up the street. It's always Tiffany. It's something with Tiffany. Boy, that girl is crazy. So yeah.
One funny moment for me is always my children. So my son, my daughter had got NoJo's. She had got NoJo's this week. So the first thing my son did when he got in the car on Friday was say, "Mama, I didn't get no NoJo. Gracie, did you get a NoJo?" And everybody, whenever they get in the car, the first thing I'm gonna always check is their NoJo. I'm gonna see who got a NoJo, and we're gonna talk about it in the car. Oh, but when I say who got a NoJo today, both of them so quiet. They was quiet. They was making sure they didn't get no NoJo. They wanted to go to the store and get them a toy.
Oh my God, those children are funny.
Oh Lordy.
Funny. So yeah, that was my funny moment for this week. Last week it was your daddy dancing on that video.
Dancing.
That be his
Lord.
That be his idea. He text me these videos and he'd be like, babe, we're gonna do this when I get home.
I had them holler.
When I say I was crying, girl, oh my Lord. That man crazy.
Oh.
But yeah, so always good to laugh.
Always.
It's always good to laugh. Come on, chicks, let's chat. Our topic for today is letting your daughter become her own woman. Go, Betty.
Let her.
You grown, Betty.
Let her. What's the name of that book you got?
Let them.
Let them. Woo! Let them daughters be their own woman.
Be their own. Yep. Let them.
I gotta let my daughter be. She's a little girl, but I gotta let her be her own woman because she told me she got style. I believe it. I'm gonna
let her express her style her own way.
I'm going to let her.
That's right. Let her.
So how does this topic resonate with us? When you say letting her be her own woman.
What we talked about on the last episode, I gotta move out the way. And let me tell you one thing that I like that you started saying, and I really hated that you had to be labeled that Tracy's daughter.
Oh, honey.
And I'm so glad that now you've made a name for yourself. You Zaporia Zai. You still gonna have people call you Baby Z or Tracy's daughter, but you have made a name Zaporia Zai for yourself.
I did.
So
I said everywhere I go, y'all, everybody gonna ask me, "You Tracy daughter? You Gracie mama?" I'm like, "I'm Zaporia. How y'all doing?" Yes, it's me. That's my mom. Yep, that's my daughter. Those are the spotlight queens as of right now for the Jefferson family.
You coming out?
I'm coming out of that shell
for sure, and I like that. I'm so glad.
Me too. They got me dressed up today.
I like it. That's why. So this is one thing we did not discuss, and it might be a little bit off subject, but so if you know me, then you know the Chicks Cave was from my boutique, and after the girl who we trusted to run it and my son, she had a health issue, so she couldn't work anymore. And then my son got too busy. He couldn't run the store. And I never wanted to be behind the cash register. I was just trying to put the bills and get the inventory, do all that. Because I couldn't handle it and my salon. But anyway, I didn't renew the lease, so I closed it down. And I didn't say it's gone forever. But I closed it down. And so I was in here redoing my office, which is now our content room. And I came across an old flyer for the Chicks Cave when I was redoing my bookshelf. I said, the Chicks Cave. I know what I want to do. So I reached out to my daughter. I said, Betty, you want to start what I say, YouTube channel or podcast or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
I said we could still keep the name the Chicks Cave because it's a woman's sanctuary. That was the meaning of it. And I said, I think we can do something good. So she got on board and we both love to dress. So what other better way to dress up, sit beside your daughter? We work beside each other. Oh, that's another thing. Just to look over and see my daughter, who we've tried to go around this 3 or 4 times, actually standing beside me, that's a blessing.
It's a blessing. I love it so much. Oh my God, I wouldn't have picked another career choice, even though I did. But it's gonna come down on the back end. And I think I am so happy that my mom is supporting me in that also. For the ones who don't know, I'm currently a master cosmetologist, but I'm currently in school to become a psychologist. I want to be able to help us, especially us moms who are raising children with autism. So I'm so excited for that.
Me too. I'm proud of you, Betty. I tell you that
she,
all the
she
time,
let
but
me
I'm
become
so
my own woman, y'all, because I thought I was gonna be standing behind a chair as long as you did. Now ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But I just want to branch off and kind of do my own thing so that we're gonna set shop up everywhere we can.
Oh, for sure.
If we can get a RV and gut it out and take it on the road.
Oh no, baby.
Would you take it?
No.
Huh?
Not me physically doing it because I'm trying to,
right?
You know,
franchise it.
Yeah, yeah, that part.
That's good. I like that.
So no, I don't want to. I'm not gonna be standing behind the chair a lot of more years.
No, yeah.
But
I agree.
But I guess I'm still. I know it's not. I guess I'm still behind the chair because of the relationship for one with my clients. And I thought I would be ready when I'm 50, but I'm not ready to let go.
Too fly.
I'm not ready.
They want to still keep
Boochie
up
said
with.
we're gonna be 90 and we're gonna take one customer a week.
Lord,
but
Jesus.
yeah, so I'm so glad that I let you. But I had to step out the way so you can walk your own path.
Now, one thing I do ask her for advice, y'all, with now a little bit. It's kind of choosing what she can let me be my own person, but help me choose the right person. I need the right. I cannot wait until the right individual come and sit down and I'm just be like, Mom, what you think? And she's gonna be like, Yep, that's him.
No,
you ain't had a moment like that. I can't wait until you get that moment of.
But you will know, and you're gonna tell me, Mom, this is the one versus
but
it ain't what I think.
I want my mom and daddy to tell me first.
But I pray that you get it right. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I pray you get it right.
Right.
And then if you feel like it's right, it don't matter what I think or what your dad think. It's what you feel and what you think because you got to live with that person and deal with that person.
Right.
So you just because you're gonna want your children to be okay with that person that come along and find you, not you find him.
That's right.
But so that way, so don't. I'm just gonna be ready to say, okay, Betty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I want to be because you're gonna come like, Mom, this is him. This is the one.
Now I done did that too many times. Some of y'all should have stopped me.
Well, you're gonna learn. That's how you're gonna learn.
right.
You're gonna learn from every person. Okay, well, I will not tolerate this because I tolerated that from this guy. So I know I'm not gonna when I see that red flag. So it's a process. You got to go through it,
right,
in order to get to it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
be glad when that day comes. Though.
Me too.
But what I always told you, work on yourself first.
Right.
And when you get yourself like you should be, then he'll be right that way.
He sure will.
Yeah.
Yes. So. Now, let me give my input on letting your daughter become her own woman. I think we talked about this a little bit. If anybody knows, y'all know my daughter. She does tremendously. She do a lot. For real, and it's because of her grandmother right here. Her goo guy. Let me not say grandmama. Let me say her goo guy.
I'm not a grandmother.
She's not a grandmother. She does so much. She wears a lot of hats for her to only be 8 years old. She has a book on Amazon. I want her to do something with that. I want her to talk as much as she can. I really want people to see her personality, but I'm not gonna say she's shy, but she is stuck in her ways to the point where like I'd be like, Gracie, go, like do it. She's like, no. But I know I can't. I know I can push her on to a certain extent. I don't want to keep pushing her to the point where she's just like, this is not what she want to do because mama keep pushing me so hard, I ain't gonna want to do it. That's what I don't want to do. So how do I, with her still being young, how do I pump the brakes on myself and that? Because I see so much in her, just like you see in me. Like I see so much in her that I just want her to show it to the world. But like with her and her ways, how do I like, still push her, but not to the point where she is not wanting to do what she.
Let her.
Yeah.
That's it. Just let her. Because she's gonna, like when I used to do the hey fly chick hey, and she gravitated what she said at the table. I'm still a fly chick, so in her mind she's still a fly chick. But you just gotta let her, because you know how Grace is. 1 minute she loved this, and then you want to get her to do it. She don't want to do it. She on to something else. So now she an artist. Now she an artist, and she love makeup. Right now, she want to be a singer. But then she said she want to be a lawyer today. So that was the first I heard.
Me too.
So I don't. You just gotta let her. She's still young. She's still learning herself too. So you'll know.
Okay.
Just whatever she want to do, you just support her. Okay. Because in this moment she want to be this, just support her. And she might be like, no, I don't want to do this. And then she'll come. She's gonna come right on the back.
Because I had her signed up for this talent show. I hope she want to do it. I don't
Today
know. She told
might,
me
tomorrow
she
she
told
might
me
not.
that she wants to do stand-up comedy at the talent
You
show.
see what I'm saying?
So I told her, okay, well, we've been practicing on her jokes, and when it don't sound right, I'd be like, okay, Gracie, tweak that. So yeah, but that's what she wants to do. So we're gonna see how far she goes. Because I really wanted her to sing at the talent show. I wanted her to sing one of her songs, whether it was Neo or whatever she liked to hear. I wanted her to sing because that's what I kind of want to nurture from her, so that she can use her voice. If people didn't know, Gracie was also nonverbal. So her being able to use her voice in the way that God created her to use it, that's what I want her to do. Right. But if she want to tell a joke or two, baby, y'all better laugh.
Okay. She might be singing 1 minute, talking the next minute, telling the joke. Then she might want to draw. Let her, huh?
Let her.
Just let her.
Well, that's the word for today. That's what we're gonna call this episode. Let her.
Let her.
I like that.
Let her.
Let her.
Okay.
And let's get into it. Words from the wise. The wise. Something we are both still learning. What would you say? Something that you're still learning as an adult now, whether it's a mom or entrepreneur or a wife. What are you still learning?
I'm still learning to take my hands off of y'all. It's still hard. I don't think that'll ever happen. But I just know I don't want to control y'all lives. Just as a mother, I just want y'all to be safe. What I always say, long as you're happy, that's it. Just as long as y'all doing whatever y'all want to do that makes you happy. It's nothing crazy, nothing illegal, nothing that's gonna make you look bad. Just be happy while you're doing it. And so I'm still learning, but I'm more so on the side of, okay, I got it. I can let go. I don't think I ever let go completely, but I'm not trying to run y'all life.
Right.
Yeah. So that part.
Something that I'm still learning is to give myself grace.
Absolutely, as you should. Yes. Every day.
Yeah, I have to learn. I had to learn to give myself grace, because sometimes I can overpush myself too. Whether it's in parenting, work, or school, I had to learn how to. That's why I took them Saturdays and the Mondays off, Mama, because I had to give myself grace. I was overworking myself to the point where, what was I supposed to do with my days?
Yeah. I used to tell you that. Siri. But that's good. And as you should, give yourself grace.
Yes.
Now, as a person, and not just on the mother side, something I said I'm still learning. That was a question. I don't. Oh, trusting my first gut. Yeah. Because I'm always questioning whatever. Okay, I pray about something, and then it'll come to me, and then I kind of question it.
Mhm.
So I want to learn how to just go on it the first time around.
Okay.
Not have to miss it the first time around and go through everything and then come back around to it.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm still learning to listen to my gut the first time.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Let's
From the
get
heart
into
of
the
the
heart of the
cave.
cave
Let's
love it.
see what we got over here.
today.
What we got? Figuring out motherhood when you're still growing yourself. Woo, woo. That was a young me right there. Yeah.
Figuring out motherhood when you are
Still growing yourself.
Okay. That's a good
You
one.
want me- You got to answer.
Okay.
Then
Figuring out motherhood when I'm still growing myself. Me, y'all, I just learned that prayer is the most important thing. So instead of me trying to figure out a lot of stuff on my own, I'm gonna actually go to God first, because trying to do stuff on my own drives me insane, like literally to the point where I'm just like, okay, like why am I just, instead of just stop, think, pray,
breathe,
and then waiting for God to give me my answer. Look, I got this bracelet on that say breathe. I have to look at it sometimes because literally I have to, because I swear I be going like these kids' brains, like for real. Every day I just try to outdo the parent that I was yesterday. So me and the kids got this thing now where before they go to bed, I'm gonna tuck them in one by one individually. I go in one room, I kiss them. We'll say our prayer. We'll Eskimo kiss, and they off to sleep. I go to the next room. Me and Gracie, ours is a little bit different though, and it's for the growth. Let me say that, because, like I said in the last episode, as a kid, feeling, knowing that you were protected, but in certain areas, like I didn't feel like I was protected. So giving my daughter that extra layer of protection. So me and her, we hug maybe 3 times before she go to sleep. I'm gonna give her the biggest hug because she gives the best hug.
She does.
And that right there just heals my inner child, literally, to the point where I'm just like, okay, I can go to sleep in peace tonight, knowing that, me and my daughter has hugged, we okay, you know what I'm saying? So that's something that I've learned while growing, to pray.
That's good. That's good.
So we gonna keep it. We gonna let it go.
Are we keeping that? We keeping that. That one stay in the cave.
That's what's gonna stay.
Yeah,
in the cave.
that one stay in the cave.
Prayer
That's
for
good.
sure.
That absolutely. It changes things.
It
You can't do
does.
nothing
It
without
does.
prayer.
It does.
Speaking of prayer changed my life January 2025. The whole month of January changed my life. That's going to be a topic we'll talk about on another episode, because that's a whole topic by itself.
I like that.
Yeah. So
Definitely,
pray about it, y'all.
Pray about it.
Pray about it. Be quiet, sit still, and listen. And when God, He gonna give it to you. He gonna answer that prayer. And sometimes it might not be how you want it, but remember you asked for it, and He's gonna give it to you. So, but just pray, be still, be quiet, and just listen. And you're gonna get an answer. Your prayer gonna get answered.
Most definitely. I can say that. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, from the heart of the cave.
No, it says.
Oh, from the heart of the cave. That was this.
Right.
Okay. Oh, so that's when you gotta edit. Okay. From our hearts
to the heart of the cave, until we meet again. In the Chicks Cave.
Wait, huh?
Until we meet again in the Chicks Cave.
Oh, go back then. Let's do this one more time. Okay, so I just said what I said. Okay. From our hearts
to the heart of the cave,
until we meet again in the Chicks Cave.
Cave
Bye,
closed.
y'all. Cave
Bye, y'all.
closed. Bye-bye.